Thursday, it's the 9th day of July. Just laughing and chuckling along with Chad Taylor from Bombshell. We're going to find out what is going on musically in this town this weekend. Anything going on, Chad, in the world of music this weekend?
Nothing. I'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Go ahead. Chad Taylor behind the desk. I want to show people what I was laughing at. Show them your shorts.
What's wrong with
I just got a kick out of those.
Leave them on this time.
There's nothing wrong with these shorts.
I haven't seen a grown man wearing check shorts like that with a shirt like that. That was a good combo. I don't feel bad now because you set the fashion trend. I like that.
All right.
Long sleeve shirt and shorts.
You know, you got to keep. I like to stay warm on top, sporty on the bottom.
Oh, is that the deal?
That's my
warm on top, sporty on the bottom.
Did your wife buy you that shirt? Because it's a nice shirt.
No, I bought this.
You did?
This is
okay,
me.
good for you.
This is me.
Good for
Leave him alone, Jackie. He can buy things.
Can we talk about music now?
Go ahead, let's talk about music, shall we? Okay.
Starting off, a couple days ago, the Nadas had somebody, a bunch of jerks, broke in and stole a bunch of equipment from their trailer. Now, it's very possible that if it wasn't the Nadas, this wouldn't have made the news because the Nadas are big and popular. But the sad fact is this happens all the time. It's a surprisingly, depressingly common occurrence that guys will load up their trailer for a tour, or especially when they're on the road somewhere, like they're in a hotel room or something, and they'll park on the side of the street or in the back of a parking lot, and someone goes through and snaps the lock on the thing and takes a bunch of stuff, and a band is out, thousands of dollars of equipment. Right. So I guess, I mean, obviously if you know anything about this particular case, if you recognize the truck that they had in the picture, call DMPD. Other than that, the only pieces of advice are, folks who are in bands, take extra precautions, double lock those trailers, make sure you park in well-lit,
You don't park in the back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And well-lit places that have cameras, ideally. And for the rest of the population, come on, leave stuff alone. If it's not yours, don't give it.
Let's show the truck again. And let's try and draw him out with anger using the old teacher trick where you insult the student's parent and to try and get them angry. This guy obviously wears skirts and doesn't have a very big musculature.
Probably a flip boy.
They stole a lot, whoever it is, they stole a lot of stuff. Like they went into some other storage units and stole a lot of stuff. So obviously,
it's not like they targeted. I mean, obviously, I doubt they knew what they were getting into when they opened the thing up. They were just out there trolling. But seriously. People.
Not cool.
Obviously,
knock it off.
Someone who enjoys the music.
They still end up playing their gig, though, I hope.
Yeah, I mean, luckily the Nadas are in a position where they don't, I mean, they don't have the one set of equipment and they're kind of out like a lot of,
I think Mike put a list on their Facebook page of all the equipment that was ripped off, too.
So luckily the Nadas are in a little better position to at least kind of keep moving forward from this. But a lot of younger bands or smaller bands, I mean, this kind of thing would wipe them out.
And hopefully, if you own a pawn shop, you were sharp enough to keep an eye out for some of this stuff too.
Exactly right, and that's the one nice thing is that because of the way pawn shops are set up and the way they work with police, these guys aren't going to get very far with the equipment. They're either going to keep it for themselves or they're going to get caught, and that's so. I suspect to hear more about this in the next few weeks.
I hope we catch them.
Yeah. Moving forward, one more lineup announcement: Ankeny Unplugged, which used to be 2 days, and now they've condensed it to a one-day event. It's going to be August 8th this year. They've announced their lineup, happening, of course, in Ankeny, as one would expect. Knox Hamilton, The Pines, Gloom Balloon Maids, Twins, James Bean, The Host Country, Monday Mourners, and Abby and the Sawyers are all playing.
We've had a bunch of those on this program.
A bunch of great day bands, a bunch of really great musicians, and a nice wide range of stuff. Some blues, there's some acoustic singer-songwriter stuff, some country. So there's going to be a little bit of everything for everybody. So that's August 8th, and we'll have more news on that as far as actual lineup times and order and where they're all going to play that stuff as we get closer to it. But that's the lineup announced for that Ankeny Unplugged.
Where is that in Ankeny?
Oh, you're going to ask me questions.
Okay, sorry. I was quiet.
It's a place where they don't have electricity.
It's
He's at the singer aloud.
As far as stuff happening this weekend, 8035.
Yeah.
Oh, is that going on?
That is going on. Yeah, it's they decided to put one together this year, and this is arguably the best lineup they've ever had. Easily the two biggest headliners they've had since, maybe you can talk about their first year when they had Flaming Lips in.
Yeah.
But Weezer and Wilco are two really good gets,
Those
really
are
big
names.
acts.
Yeah,
exactly. And you know, names that even casual fans who aren't necessarily, you know, have never been to the festival are still like, oh, I know those guys. I might go down and check it out. So yeah, really good stuff, and some really great, you know, really top to bottom, this lineup is one of their strongest ones. From the kind of secondary acts that are playing on the main stage, down to even the local acts and regional acts that are playing the free stages, are just really solid stuff all over. So you really can't go wrong. Friday and Saturday is when that's happening. Fun starts at 5 p.m. on Friday and goes until about 2 o'clock in the morning, and then noon on Saturday and runs all day long. There's plenty of stuff. 8035.com is where you want to go to check out all the lineup information. You can buy tickets there, find out exactly who's playing on what stage, all the good stuff. There's a Gen Z stage.
I was just going to mention the Gen Z stage. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, Jackie.
Well, it's highlighting the younger musicians we have.
Everyone who plays that stage is 21 or under.
Oh, is that the deal? Okay.
Yep, so it's all kind of up and coming stuff. Grant Ganser is the headliner this year. He was on The Voice. They've also got Grand Champ, who was one of their festival players last year. Lily DeTay, who's a 17-year-old singer-songwriter. Just a bunch of really great kind of younger acts. So it's a nice way to kind of check out what's coming up and what to look forward to in coming years, and just kind of proof positive that Central Iowa's music scene is alive and well, and is going to be well for years. So it's really nice to see that kind of stuff.
That's good. Now, is there a place where we can find out where people are playing? Or
like I said, it's going to be 8035.com. It's actually 80-35.com.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's going to have all the lineup information, all the start times and stuff, and then also when you get down there, except for the main stage, everything else is free. And the first thing you walk into is an information booth that'll actually have a handy walk-around calendar too, so you can pick it up and kind of keep track of things as you go.
That's what I'm looking for. Okay.
So there you go.
It's a very well-managed festival.
It really is, and we were talking about that during the break. That they've never had any issues with security. They've never had any issues with like fights or riots, that kind of stuff. They run a really tight ship, and it's a great festival.
It sounds like it's head and shoulders above this program.
Maybe we should have them come over and help us out.
Maybe consult.
8035 has never had me on stage, so they're already way ahead of you guys. That's their biggest
Yeah, but you
issue.
help set up though, don't you? You help get things a little bit set up, don't you?
I don't do it with 8035.
Okay.
I've done some stuff up at the Iowa Event Center. I've done some loaded and stuff like. But 8035, they have a whole set of their own kind of dedicated volunteers, and frankly, I like to go and just kind of have fun there. So I leave that to them.
No, that's
and,
good. You're able to
I like
step
to get
back
down
and
there.
check
Exactly.
It out.
Yep. So
all right, what else we have? We have a couple of more things to get to, I believe.
A couple more things. Yeah, there's a couple upcoming shows. The 8035 After Party at Vaudeville Muse.
Well, you didn't hear about this.
It's going to have Nap's Eyes, Monmouth, Nevada, and I always mess this name up, the Vanavants.
Wow.
So yeah, it's I like a good band name, but come on, guys. So that's gonna be a fun little show. There's a ton of after parties happening at Woolies, Gaslamp, Vaudeville Muse, but we want to kind of pick that one out because especially like Nevada, which is a local band, a lot of fun, good times. Also, St. Lucia DJ set over at Woolies on July 10th. St. Lucia features a fella, Ross Clark, who's from Iowa as well. They're a New York-based group. St. Lucia is really just the one man, and they're a lot of fun. Really good kind of electro rock sound. Okay. So he's going to do a DJ set at Woolies after 8035 on July 10th. That's Friday.
Tomorrow.
Yep. So couple of good stuff. Check out all your local venue websites. They're all going to have after parties downtown, so you can kind of find one that you like and get out there after the main stuff at 8035.
Think about the after parties.
Yeah, this is a big weekend to celebrate music, especially live music.
Exactly, and also check out band Bombshell. We're also going to have GoPro video. We're going to have photo stuff, interviews with people. So all this weekend and all next week we'll have kind of a recap of what's going down. So
busy guys.
Exactly.
Wonderful. Great job, man. As always. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
We'll be back.